Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate. This is the winner of the little vote that I had. If you don't follow my channel, you're just watching this probably from Kisser's studio site or just in general. Basically, I just had a vote on my channel as to what I should play next. And I listed a bunch of games. This wasn't one of them, but a ton of people picked this one. And and by a ton I mean like 12 people, but hey, you know, who's counting? So yeah, everyone said this is a great game. Said that I would definitely enjoy it. Hidden gem. So definitely look forward to it. Quick shout out to Kisser Studios, who is the studio that made this game and I assume published it as well. They kind of just did everything. They kind of reached out to me quite a while ago and gave me a copy of their game. I believe it was an older build. And well, this was like originally this was a while ago, and you know, they said, hey, you know, we like your channel, blah blah, you know, we would like you to LP it and we'll feature it on our channel. I'll be like, yeah, and you know, I just kind of got lost in like the midst of things between being busy and projects and whatnot. So it was great that when people mentioned this game, I was like, oh hey, I remember that, I have that actually. So I contacted them, let them know what was kind of going on. They sent me an updated copy. I believe this is like HD perfect version. And yeah, and I assume maybe this will be featured on the channel. I don't know. I need to talk to them, but that will hopefully happen. So without further ado, let's get this underway. I already kind of played this a little just to test it, make sure settings and stuff were all correct. A millennia ago, the continents of what would later be known as Miri territories and the Rim Kingdom landmass were united into a single landmass called Shandora. I love that name. It's like a Native American kind of word. In Shandora, they had Mode 7. They thrived beyond measure until the day when a dark sorcerer took it upon himself to unleash the dark gods into flesh-bound beings. He succeeded. That success marked the beginning of the end for the Shandorian way of life. Once the dark deities were unleashed as flesh-bound beings, they declared war against the entire world of Korra. Hey, what do you know, a Earth named not Gaia. That's refreshing. With a unified army consisting of those bolts of darkness and light, dealing the decisive blow to the dark deities, victory would finally be attained. Why would we need both darkness and light to deal with darkness? Wouldn't we just need light? This war came to be known as the Great Calamity, and due to the catastrophic nature of the spells and abilities wielded by both sides, the land of Shandora would be torn asunder. Millennia would pass and the war soon faded out into memory. Alright, so a nice little prologue of things. Until the day would come when under the fated black eclipse a boy was born. He who would be fated to be known as the greatest Dark Lord of all time. And that little boy's name is Magus Draken Lee. And these are the Chronicles of a Dark Lord. Now, names are always inspired from other materials, other pieces of work. I assume they got Magus from Chrono Trigger and Draken is from Draken the game. It's like this very old school role-playing game. You gotta see it yourself. I believe a Game Grumps did a thing on it. But alright, here we have I believe this is our father if I remember. Yes, well, right off the bat, my son. Yes, okay, so you are father. My son, the war with the pathetic people of Varana will shortly come to an end. I intend to take our forces and crush the remaining Varanian resistance. A glorious end to a long war and a true victory for our family, my father. What would you have me do now? Magus, hold your tongue. Your father is speaking. Those eyes. Oh, Jesus. Magus, you will remain here with your mother and guard the manor. You're still too young and inexperienced to take command over the army. To be honest with you, Magus, I think you may never be ready. Father, please, if you allow me just this one chance to prove myself against the Varanian military, I will show you that I am more than No! Did you not hear me before? I understand your desire, but you are not ready for the task ahead. Shara, tell him. Magus, you will listen to your father and obey his orders. Jeez, why are you guys being Such assholes. You will remain here, Magus. My word is final. Shara, my love, I will see you upon my return. Man, okay, like, we're just trying to get some answers, you know. Excuse me, I am a little sick, so my apologies if I sound a little nasally or I'm taking drinks in between. So, Mom, what's the deal? And your deal, apparently. Father's orders be damned. How dare you defy your father like this? Magus, you will obey him. This conversation is over. I do as I please. Or as I would. You ungrateful little wretch. Very well. You want to defy your father? Then go to Varanian Fort, northeast of here, and reap the consequences of that choice. Your sentiment is noted and ignored. Oh, alright. So off the bat, we have mommy-daddy issues, like, up the wazoo. Time to strike! And these guys probably just, like, really, like, they're probably just, like, eyeing each other across the room, like, man, this fucking family bullshit is getting intense, huh? A nice little fireplace. Random armor just sitting there? Why is this here? Oh, hey, look at that. Bedroom key. Nice. I got through this little area. I'll say that I got past the prologue. So, you know, like I said, I just wanted to test everything, recording times and stuff like that. So, I do kind of know this, but I did not find this. This is all new. Okay, first off the bat, I need to do this, because... Oh, that's so much better. Hey, teddy bear. But I thought... What, is this our teddy bear from when we were little? It's weird. Why is it a gray teddy bear? That's weird. Usually teddy bears are brown. Nothing. Any books? The volume is entitled The Works of Nehero. It is with a heavy heart that I write this, for I have seen in a vision the end of our noble kingdom and its people. It begins with the birth of a very special child under the next black eclipse. Our finest minds have calculated that the black eclipse will take place in only a few months, and everything we know will change. I have tried to tell the king and queen, yet it was to no avail. They would not listen to me, so I am tasked with at least recording this fateful event on parchment. The black eclipse, the day when the world is overcome with piercing darkness, darkness without end. For one whole day there will be no sun to warm us, to bathe us in its light. To whoever read this, be there, friend or foe. Know this. Oh, be thee, not be there. That this child, when grown, will become a great dark lord of us all. And yet this very same child will be the one to save us all in a war so terrible, so fearsome, that it will blot out any other war known to us. It has a name, the War of the Abyss. The rest is torn and unreadable. Well, I don't even know if we need more than that. That seems pretty good. The Ultra Elixir. Holy shit. Is that like a Mega Elixir? Complete restores MP of all characters. Damn. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, so I did not see this at all. That, I assume that's talking about us, because the prologue even said that we are going to be a great Dark Lord and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool, like, right off the bat, they're essentially telling you, you know, like, the future and such, and it's like, you know, I guess the game is basically being like, how do you get from this point to that point? Like, you know, what do you go through to get there? Which I do like that concept. I seem to recall hearing Lord X speaking about the Black Eclipse recently. Why even mention it though? It happened nearly 18 years ago. Probably because I was born from it, and I'm evil as shit. I always found it rather peculiar that Lady Shara never shows her husband affection in any kind of public setting. Such a cold woman. Yeah, I guess she is kind of cold. I don't know. Bitchy is another word, but, you know, stuck up. That's another one. High potion. And I'm so glad that I got this Super Nintendo controller, because it makes me feel like I'm really playing an older school game. Like, yes, it's in the older vein, like the way it's set up, you know, looks much like Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy V, kind of times. Obviously, much better looking. Finally, we will make our last strike against Verona. I don't know. How old is he? You figure... Well, kings are usually old, and they marry young, so you can't tell by the age of his wife. She does look kind of young. She looks maybe in her 30s, 40s, so he's probably like, what, 50, 60? The war, it's just an excuse for Lord Exodus to smash Viridian royalty to bits. I don't care though, a lot of them deserve it. Now why would you say that? No, does anyone deserve that? If you ask me, I think this whole damn war is unnecessary. The Viridians are beaten, they know it! I guess the question boils down to whether we want to live under Viridian rule or under the rule of Lord Exodus. I'm for Lord Exodus. Because he treats you nice, he lets you sit at this cool, shiny wooden table. And that's all you really need in life, am I right? Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I just had to blow my nose. My nose is so stuffy, it's ridiculous. But this is like the only time I'm gonna have time for a little while, so I might as well record now. Everyone refused to give their blessing to the Chancellor, Exodus, and Mary Lady Shara. As a result of their refusal, Lord Exodus and Lady Shara eloped, and the both of them started a rebellion that eventually grew into what it is today. Ah, okay. So, it's more of like a revenge for cockblock. I mean, I guess that's, you know, good as reason as any to start a war, right? I noticed as I was looking around that some sort of older books have been taken out and not put back. I wonder who took them. I don't know. Probably someone important. Me, parents. The prophet Nehero has foretold many things for all of us. One of his prophecies said this land will be destroyed. Actually, I know quite a bit about that. Your mother has been seen frequenting the library much more than normal lately. I dare say she actually looked worried. Uh-oh. So she, I assume she was the one taking out the books? Maybe she's trying to, like, read up on, Nehero's prophecy of trying to keep me from being, evil Dark Lord. But you can't stop me! I will be the Darth Vader of this game. Oh, I hope. That'd be great. That's like the first thing I think of when I hear Dark Lord. Because I mean, that's essentially what he was. He was an evil, dark space lord, like, well, Sith, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, is it now? Okay. Anything else around here? Oh yeah, I wanted to comment when I got that key from the armor. I love it when games have the kind of just random objects like buckets and stuff having items in them, because it just adds so much more to the environment instead of just being like, oh, you know, this is a house. It's like, oh, you know, I wonder what's in here. Like, you never know. Magus. Oh, hello, sister Sabra. Well, you also have the same crazy eyes as our mother. That's fantastic. Why were you worrying? No need to. It was utter nonsense anyway. As per the usual. Magus, you should not speak ill about our parents. You know better than anyone that. Parents? You still think of those two as our parents, my dear sister. Let me tell you something about those two. They stopped being our parents a long time ago. Magus, I know that you have mistreated the bubble. But what can we do? We do not have the kind of power that father and mother wield. I don't care anymore. Father has belittled me and my abilities for the last time. Going to Fort Verona, and I will show Father that I can command his troops even better than he. Oh no. Oh no, Magus, you cannot go. Why not, Saber? The most that fool can do is send me back here for a lashing or two. Why are you so concerned? No, you do not understand. It has to do with a very odd dream I had last night. You and Father were in it, confronting one another on the battlefield, and then you became different. Not like you are now. Saber, it was just a dream. You probably felt so anxious and worried about Father and me lately that you dreamt up that scenario. You know I'm right. I suppose. Let me put your fears to rest. This will be the final battle against Verona, and no doubt we will emerge victorious. So, regardless of what happens between me and Father, I will come back, and together we will leave. Truly? Vegas, I have so longed to leave this place. Thank you for finally saying it. Oh, but what about Mother? What about her? She could care less about us, and you know it. We are nothing more than an inconvenience to her at most. So go. Go and get yourself packed. We leave this place for good when I return. I have all that I need with me. My giant red bows will be plenty. That's probably true. Because there's really not much else you need in this era. Especially when we're like royalty, kind of like as we are. We just fucking do whatever we want, basically. Can't go in there. Why not? Can I climb the vines? Are those tree roots or are those cracks in the building? Probably cracks because there's also giant holes in the building. Alright, it's a pretty cool town. Very nice. Wooden textures. Rangers got too close one day and destroyed that house and the people in there. Oh shit, that house that I was just looking at. Cool. Yeah, I just kind of like rushed out of town. I didn't even get to explore last time, so I'm gonna do that right now. What do we got? Anything? Anything? No? What are you selling? What you buying? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you over your beautiful countertop. Mithril blade. Not as good. I will exit. Hey, what is our equipment? I remember being really good, actually. Yeah, Arcanist blade, shield, helm, mail, and gauntlet. So that's pretty cool. So we're already badass as hell. Level 25. Good amount of HP. Alrighty. Hello, old woman. Welcome to the armor shop. Oh, mithril as well. Okay. So I probably can't even buy anything. There's probably no point, except maybe items. Usually are pretty good with items. Although through the prologue, I didn't run into any sort of item that passed it. Oh, an elixir! Awesome. Wow, that's cool. Is that going to be like the clocks from Final Fantasy VI, where like every clock essentially has an elixir hiding in it? The wells are going to do that. Here lies Tanya El Olet, the one-woman plague. Jeez, that's a horrible title. God. Is she like just like a whore with chlamydia, or is she like, did she like ruin the country, or? I mean, how do you get the title One Woman Plague? Here lies Ricardo E. Hollis, beloved husband and master of the Lyre. Here lies Sarissa J. Bowl, beloved wife and friend to all, killed during the Varanian War. Gravestone reads, here lies John Cirrus, honored by many. Cool. I wonder if those are actually important. Like well, I guess we're not going to meet them unless we flashback somehow during this. Hello, old man. How do you do? What in the hell are you doing in my house? Scat! Get out of here! I don't care who you are. You old fool! Now die! Ah! Nah, I don't want to kill the old guy. I mean, I'll just say this in. Okay, I guess you're not gonna do anything? Alright, sure. He's just like, he's probably like crippled or something, and we're just like fucking with him. Like, we just bust in the door, run up, talk to him, get out of my house! And then we're just like looking at him from afar. Yeah, what are you gonna do, old man? Huh? You gonna just try and kick me out? I'm gonna check everything that you own and steal stuff that I like. This is fucked up now that I think about it. Hey, you got a piano. Or an organ. It sounded more like an organ than a piano. Alright. Dress shop? It's probably... Well, no, we already went to an armor shop, so what is this? Item shop? How the hell is this an item shop? Maybe that wasn't a dress on the top. Do I dare check your stuff? What kind of drugs are you peddling? What drugs are you selling and using? You meth whore. You one-woman plague. That is a harsh description. I'm gonna use that though from now on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. Alright, let's go to the battlefield. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, we could, I'll just get past this prologue. I know it's not too long. Dun, dun. Also, I like the music in this game a lot. The battle music in particular. Battle music's awesome. Just dives right into it with heavy metal. But then it kind of like goes into like a flute thing here. Yeah. Evade. Oh, man, this is a nifty little bastard. You know, you don't have to kneel the entire time you're fighting me, or you can at least like look at me. You don't have to like... Well, I mean, I guess he's looking at me, the person, but not the... I mean my character, man. He's like, you were playing this game. Why are you attacking me? I was just picking flowers for my wife. Oh, sorry, but you know, I'm a Dark Lord, or soon to be, so I'm gonna kill you. Apparently, I don't give a shit about it from the after battle text. Magus, what in the hell are you doing here? I told you to stay home. Exodus! Oh, this guy looks like Jesus. Or like God, or like Zeus, or some shit. You will never leave this field alive. I vow this. You worthless existence bores me to no end. It's time to join the rest of your miserable rabble in death. Troops, prepare to crush the enemy. As for you, Magus, go back home. This is just like you to not listen to me. You never do. Let me take command of our troops, and I will show you that I am more than capable. Enough! My say is final. This is my command, not yours. No. No, I refuse to obey your pathetic orders. I can lead our troops to victory, and you know it. Magus, you dare disobey me? Yes, father, I dare. You never listened to me. If I was strong enough, I would simply take over your army and destroy the enemy myself. Oh. So it shall be done. Was that you, Zeus? No, okay, that wasn't Zeus. I'm playing dumb, I know who it is. Zeus! What do you mean? Who? Magus Drachenly, I hereby grant unto thee the blessing of my power. So saith I, the one whom grants his touch upon thine essence. And we get power from the devil. Look at our eyes! Look at our eyes! We are, like, Super Saiyan Devil. Magus, what has the Dark God done to you? What in the bloody hell is going on? A trick. No. This is destiny. My destiny shall finally come to fruition. No one can stop me now. Not you, Father. Not Verana. Not anyone. Allow me to show you all the way to the hells. And I like how he says to the hells, like there's so many hells. I mean, maybe, you know, it's a different universe. And we pretty much slaughter every single person in the blink of an eye. Like, holy shit. We literally just torched the earth and just murdered people. Murdered everyone. What is this thing? This is a Shandorian crystal. Here may you use your crystal shards to recover your lost strength and save your game. I do have one, but why would I don't remember this. Sure. Why not? I have a feeling that was like a tent, and I just fucking used it. Whoops. Well. Well then. No, I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna get this over. Magus, you killed all of them! Even my soldiers! They were mine to destroy, just as you are. Magus, this is not you! Stop this madness at once! Who are you to tell me anything? I'm no longer your son. I belong solely to him now. So pathetic you are, really. There's no avoiding this, is there? Even though you have chosen by Jesus, I will strike you down. You think you can kill me? After seeing what I just did to Varana's army and your forces? I think not, dear father. And the battle against Dad. As we use the devil power to strike down our father. There's an ability that we do have that makes this go a lot quicker. It's not a time in the battle, it's actually, he does have health. And this is essentially like an Omni Slash kind of ordeal. So just use this one. I mean, we got a shit ton of MP, so. What is that, like 8 hits? It's ridiculous. Ooh, Frigadana. Sounds like an Italian yogurt place. Maybe Spanish, I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. That makes that fight go much quicker. Because the first time I did it very slow. Very, very slow. Your death is a trivial matter. Not even a potion for my troubles? What, you killing your father is enough? You want a fucking potion? It's not even do anything. Death would only be a release for you, and that is not what I want. I want you to suffer for all the years of pain you brought me. For your penance to me, I now exile you to the ruinous lands of Senefaria. It is there that you will spend the rest of your days toiling in your own misery, a forgotten man. Magus, don't do this. Goodbye, dear father. No! I was trying to do my best, Darth Vader. Now it is time for me to amass my own forces and take what is rightfully mine. What is rightfully yours? The Earth? And that's essentially as far as I've gotten. Magus Lee, imbued with the power of the Dark God Azizus, then went on to amass his forces and declared war on many nations. His forces were terrifying, his tactics were considered unusually cunning. Probably because we had a devil mind. Kingdom after kingdom fell to his forces until he entered the territory of the Ring Kingdoms. It was there that the man gained his notoriety as the Dark Lord of the Rim Kingdoms. After several protracted wars and suffering a defeat for each one, Magus had lost the blessing of the Dark God Azizus and lost his powers. Weakened, the Dark Lord fled east of the Ring Kingdoms. It was there, upon the land called the Miri territories, that the Dark Lord and his followers constructed the foundation of what would soon become the country of Kisareth. After 5 years, Kisareth becomes an empire. Magus, having been coronated as Emperor of the Kisareth Empire, been making overtures to those nations that once feared and vilified him. Over the years that followed, he managed to form ties with them. Over a decade has now passed since the advent of the Magus Wars. There is a relative peace throughout much of the world of Korra now. Yet, time flows like a river, and history inevitably repeats itself. So we're gonna, do this again. We're gonna go on a killing spree once we regain our power or some shit. Alright, everyone. That's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord. Next time on this, we'll, I guess, just continue. I see we're a few years into the future, so I don't know. We'll see how things are. Apparently, Boba Fett is making the costumes for the knights now, which looks badass as hell. I'm not gonna lie. But alright, I'll see you later.